In the wake of the shooting of Charlie Kirk, a distraught nation turned to the great leader for solace to affirm our common humanity. The great leader seized the moment, as great leaders do, and blamed the radical left, promising vengeance against those who contributed to Kirk's death. A bit of a rush to judgment, as the great leader made half the country accessories to a murder they just found out about. He was so grief-stricken he forgot about the endless torrent of deadly right-wing violence, including his own day of peace and joy on January 6th. No president in our history has done more to divide the country, with the possible exception of Jefferson Davis. The great leader's threats of violent retribution were echoed by his coterie of swaggering castrati. He's sounding more and more like Jim Jones at the fall meeting of the People's Temple, where the signature cocktail was Kool-Aid. When the killer turned out to be the ultra-hard right product of Republican parents who shot a hard right hate monger at a Republican rally, the great leader apologized and pledged, sorry, I momentarily confused him with a human being. Charlie Kirk was a white supremacist who served up a bubbling cauldron of hate against black people, immigrants, Jews, pretty much everyone who isn't a straight white guy, calling for children to witness executions, for child rape victims to be denied an abortion. A performative Christian who approvingly quoted the Bible's pronouncement that gay people be killed, but somehow missed the part about love thy neighbor. That's why he was welcomed into the great leader's family. Finally, a son with a brain and no heart. As much as the great leader tried to exploit the murder for his own benefit, the raging turmoil didn't make the Epstein files go away. Maybe that's why at the 9/11 memorial, the great leader looked like a dead-eyed wax figure of himself that had been left in the basement all summer with the heat on, melting into something frightening to small children. Or maybe it was that the killing exposed the towering incompetence of Kash Patel, whose only qualification to run the FBI was a prolonged slobbering kiss on the great leader's gargantuan buttocks and a promise to protect the great leader for all he's done and all he's planning to do. The great leader is intent on making Charlie Kirk's murder part of a higher calling, the ongoing war against every American who stands in the way of the fascist takeover. The great leader is a weak, frightened, sick old man who knows in his tiny, cold heart that the fires of hell await him. Democracy takes courage. We clearly have more of it than he does. Together, we have to stand up to him and never look away from what he's doing to our beloved country.